Hi, Karen, for So Here's What Happened podcast and Carolyn Talks. So my question is for both Amanda and Warren. And first of all, Amanda, congrats on your win for the Canadian Screen Awards for Kim's Convenience. Yay!
Yeah, thank you.
um, so my question has to do with Rita's growth as a character from season one. Like, as you said, she has been in she was in Gilead for almost like a decade, and she had to like basically assimilate into that society and befriend Serena, her captor. And but there's a scene in season four. I'm not going to spoil it, but where it seems like she's confronting this person who has done so much mental and physical damage to her, but like your body language says so much about where Rita is still mentally and her connection to Serena, because she's still very closed off and she holds herself in deference to her. And I notice her wardrobe still kind of reflects her life in Gilead. So can
Yay.
you tell me about her growth as a character mentally and verbally, because she's more verbal with Serena, but how she's still like conflicted about who she was while she was in Gilead. And Warren, could you speak towards the production of the show reflecting the growth of the characters, because the settings for each character is different. Like that scene with her and Serena, she kind of almost blends into the background. Like her, like props to the wardrobe department, because
Yeah.
that color was almost the exact same color as the wall behind her. So could you both just speak about that?
You're very observant. I'm very impressed. Props to the wardrobe department, exactly. And as far as this season, her wardrobe, it was painstaking, the amount of time and the discussions that we had in how we were going to reveal Rita in Canada. And I felt, myself and the wardrobe department felt it was really important that we still kept her completely covered the same way that she was in Gilead for so long. We felt it was really important to uh, allow her to still feel like she was free, because she wasn't necessarily wearing the Martha costume, but she was so used to it that that was her comfort space and comfort zone. Hey, there's Samira.
Hey,
Samira. So
hi everyone.
I think it was very, I think especially because she doesn't speak a lot, and a lot of her story and her, the way she communicates is wardrobe and body language. I think the way she dresses at the beginning was very important. As far as her storyline over the 4 years, originally, there was, in the book, there were supposed to be two Marthas, Cora and Rita. And so I, with intention, was trying to play both sides. Cora is a little softer and a little more kind, and Rita is that sort of stoic, biting character. And slowly, over time, Rita becomes more Cora. You see the layers peel back. She's more gentle, she's more soft as she begins to trust June, Moira, Luke. And as far as her deference to Serena in the scene that you're talking about, I did a lot of research on refugees, and simply because you are in a new environment doesn't suddenly mean you switch. Simply because you might be physically free doesn't mean you are mentally or emotionally free. And it was really important to still keep the physicality of Rita. Again, if you've been doing something for 10 years, just because you go to a different city doesn't, you don't shake it off. And so it's a painstakingly slow growth or movement back to being a little more contemporary and finding her freedom. But I want to pay homage to how long it takes to reclaim your power and reclaim your freedom. So that's why the transition has been so slow.
I would just add to that it's been fascinating. Rita has been a character that has quiet strength, but not a lot of verbalization, right? And so slowly, her we've felt her presence in a significant way in each and every season, but we're finally getting more and more words and understanding what's going on inside of her and learning that on the verbal side. So that's been kind of a wonderful, slow reveal as we've gone through season after season. And now in this new environment, I agree with Amanda. You can't flip a switch. And yet, she's in an environment where now we're going to hear more of what's inside, as well as continue to see it. And I love that.